Hey everyone, it's Sanni. This is going to be a very quick tag video. I was tagged by the lovely Brigitte and Cornelia from Baby Cake 390, and they're actually, I think, the originators of this tag, and it is the highlights of 2012. I know I've already done my kind of drugstore and high-end favorites of 2012, but the questions on this were actually a little bit different, and I've really enjoyed watching their video and some of the other responses to the video, the video responses to the video. So I thought I would do it as well because the questions were really interesting and original. So thank you ladies for that. So I don't want to make this too long, and I'm not going to do tons of swatching or anything like that in this video. So I'm going to show a couple of products, but some I won't show, I'll just talk about. But yes, so let's get started. So I'm just going to read the questions from my phone. The first one, there's 12 questions because it's 2012. The first one is, which makeup brand stood out to you most in 2012 Drugstore and High End? The drugstore is easy, it's Maybelline, and mainly due to the color tattoos. I have this out because I just used this on a client, the Pomegranate Punk. Amazing color. I love this color. I've got several of these. I intend to get more. I absolutely love them. And also, I'm going to just reach out here. I've got a ton of makeup on the table here. I just did a makeup lesson, so it's a bit of a mess. And also the Maybelline mascaras. I absolutely love these. So definitely my drugstore highlight. For high end, this was easy. It's Tom Ford. The Tom Ford products, I purchased them for the first time last year and I'm in love. I think the packaging is beautiful. The formulations are just amazing. They really are good, and they are hideously expensive, like crazy expensive. It's probably the most money I've spent on individual products, but they are beautiful and they are, in my opinion, definitely worth the money. So that was them. Best new discovery of 2012. It is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I love this stuff. I'm almost out. I have a tiny bit left, but luckily I found out that you can get these in London now. So next trip to London I'm going to pick up some, and I'm going to mention this again, so I won't speak about it again because it actually comes up in a later question. Best rediscovery, a product that you fall in love with over and over again. There's a lot of products that I kind of go on and off of, but it's the MAC paint pots. When the color tattoos came out, I kind of veered into them. I was using Toughest Taupe every single day. I still use it several times a week, and the kind of MAC paint pots kind of went to one side, but I still use Painterly and a couple of the other ones that, you know, you couldn't replace. But these are, without a doubt, this is, what is this? Constructivist. These are without a doubt like my go-to products. I would say about 8 times out of 10 I start my makeup off with a paint pot of one description or another, and I love them. And yeah, I sometimes veer away, but I always return. This is interesting. So the next one is best seasonal product of 2012, winter, spring, summer and fall. I think they meant the one that you most used in that season and, you know, was seasonal to that, not what product you discovered, but that's the way I'm going to take it. I'm going to start off with spring. Spring was the Dior, hold on, this is really difficult to read, Dior Skin Nude Tan Bronzer in a 2. Love the packaging. And in the spring, I start wearing a bronzer quite early on. Like, I still have winter pale skin, and this bronzer really suited my skin tone, so I could wear it without having to overdo it. It gave me a warm glow when I had zero tan whatsoever. So this was, in the spring, I was very much addicted to this. Summer is Makeup Forever Aqua Seal. There's a little bottle of liquid that makes any makeup waterproof. I have reviewed this product before. I'll link to it from here. I love this. So in the summer, you do need a lot of waterproof makeup. You go to the beach, it's hotter, you sweat. So instead of having to buy everything again, you just use this. You can use this in so many different ways. So this was definitely my summer go-to product. Like, you don't need very much, but I've already used up half of it just this summer, so love it. In the autumn, I really got into kind of darker lip colors, and this was my most loved lipstick. It's a MAC Mattine, and this is a color called Camden Chic, and it is a kind of a brick rusty red. This is beautiful on. It's a Mattine, so it's not as drying as, let's say, Ruby Woo, but this is such a beautiful color. I use it with the brick lip liner, and I absolutely love it. So that was what I used most of the autumn. And then winter, this I'm taking as last winter and start of this winter. In the winter I wear more makeup, and in the summer I would wear a concealer under my eyes, but I usually don't layer two concealers. In the winter, corrector. This is the Armani Master Corrector in one, and it's a pink little liquid, and I've seen loads of people talk about this. A lot of people love it. My dark circles are worse in the winter, and I think it's because my skin is paler, so I notice them more, and I also wear heavier makeup, so I don't mind putting kind of 2 layers of under eye products, whereas in the summer I wouldn't really bother. So this is definitely a winter product for me, a seasonal product. Number 5, best and worst limited edition collections in 2012, Drugstore and High End. I'm only going to do High End, well, I'm only going to do MAC, because I don't really pay attention necessarily to drugstore launches. When something comes out, I'll buy it or not buy it, but I'm not one to know when a drugstore launch comes. MAC, I keep tabs with MAC launches, and my favorite was the Marilyn Monroe collection because of the reds, not because of anything else. There were 3 beautiful, beautiful reds. I'll do a quick swatch here, but I feel like I don't want to, you know, get into the actual shades too much. But the 3 reds, there was a couple of other lipsticks as well, but it was the reds that I fell in love with. And those were the ones that really stood out for me. All the 3 reds, so the one on this side is the Camden Chic, and the 3 reds are all absolutely beautiful. Beautiful in their own right, but also beautiful used together. And I loved all of them. Also loved the Marilyn packaging. Usually I decant all my MAC lipsticks into my Japanesque, mind went by. Usually I decant all of my MAC lipsticks into my Japanese cases, but since I love the kind of the Marilyn image in all of them and her little signature, so I didn't bother with them. I'm just gonna keep them as is. The worst one, I don't have anything from it because I hated it so much. It was the MAC Face and Body. One of the main reasons why I hated it was I get really angry when, you know, we get overcharged for stuff. And MAC Face and Body, hold on, I have some here. So MAC Face and Body comes in 120 milliliter bottles. It's a big bottle. It's really good value for money. I think this is about 26 euros or something like this. Really, really good value for money. They came out in MAC Face and Body, these came out in 50 milliliter, which is less than half, and it was still 20 euros, which is ridiculous. Like, if you're going to, I was really happy to see the smaller bottles. I didn't buy any because they were charging so much more for so much less product. Not so much more, a little bit less, but a lot less product. So I got really peeved for that. Didn't like the brushes in the collection. I thought about the sculpting colors, but felt I already had sculpting colors that I used just as well. So that was the biggest disappointment for me. Most regretted purchase of 2012. Makeup Forever HD foundation. I really, really dislike this foundation. I've tried it with tons of different primers, with and without powder, different types of powders. I dislike it. It does not give you HD quality skin because it doesn't, first of all, it doesn't cover enough, so everything shows through. Secondly, it really settles in pores. Third, the oil breaks through very, very fast. So even though, if you have perfect skin, absolutely perfect skin, and you don't suffer from an oily T-zone, this may be for you. But then again, you know, any tinted moisturizer, any foundation will make your skin look great. But this, I have no idea why it claims to be HD, because I really don't think it is. So yeah, big disappointment. In Europe, we can't return cosmetics. I would if I could. I'm really jealous that in America you guys can. Number 7, YouTube and beauty highlights 2012. YouTube highlights were, I started making YouTube videos spring of 2011, and like I got into the whole community aspect and I really liked talking to people, but and made some friendships, definitely, but in 2012 I really got into kind of getting to know people better and like communicating with them, doing lots of swaps. I mean, it was really great getting to know all the beauty YouTubers so much better. I really, it's something that I didn't expect when I started making YouTube videos, on like the community that there is here, and I love it. And I love everybody that comments, and you know, I love all the friends that I've made here. It's a lot, it gives you a lot more than you think, actually. So if you're thinking of making YouTube videos, do, because even though you hear all the horrible stuff of like hater comments and things like that, but the good stuff definitely outweighs the bad stuff. Number 8, what is your favorite best video on your own channel? I think actually my favorite video is my recent-ish, maybe 2 months ago, I uploaded a video for hooded eyes, eye makeup for hooded eyes, and that has probably received the best feedback from all of you that I've done. It's by far no means my most viewed video, but I think it went down really well and I like the way I explain things on it, so yeah, that is probably my favorite of my own videos. Number 9, best recommendation from 2012 from someone else. Hourglass Mineral Veil. A lot of people talk about this, but the recommendation I really took note of was Kristen Games, and so it is you, Kristen, that actually sent it to me as well, so thank you so much. And this is the best recommendation. It is definitely my primer of choice now, and as I said, I'm running up and I can get it from London, so I'm excited about that. And like I use all other primers as well. I love Laura Mercier. I actually do like Makeup Forever primers, but this one for me is my go-to primer right now, my holy grail primer, so to speak. Number 10, best makeup tool of 2012. It's a brush. This is the number 30 brush by Paris Berlin, and it's a small brush. I do have a dupe for this as well, but this one is, in my opinion, better than the dupe, but it's almost the same. I use this for powder now, so I've almost completely given up on kind of powdering my whole face with a big brush. So I just do T-zone, under the eyes, around the nose, also nose, and then just chin. And I really like leaving most of my face quite dewy, and I like the precision you can get with this, because you can really kind of get in here and in here, and it's great for under the eyes. Sometimes I'll then pick up a bigger brush and just dust powder all over, but this one is beautiful. I really don't want to go back to powdering just with a big brush. A good dupe is the Inglot 4SS. So this one is the Inglot, this one is the Paris Berlin, and they are similar. These are both really dense. They are fabulous brushes both, but I just prefer the Paris Berlin a little bit more. Number 11, what are the products you are excited to try in 2013? Tom Ford brushes and Suku brushes. Those are, I don't know all the launches that are going to happen in 2013, so I can't comment on them yet. I've seen preview pictures of collections that are coming out in the spring, some of them very exciting, but really I want to start investing in Tom Ford brushes. Everybody that has bought them loves them, and I really want to start investing in them. And also I want to start collecting Suku brushes that you can get pretty much only in Selfridges in London, so next time I go there I'm going to start picking them up for myself. So yeah, looking forward to some new high-end brushes. And then number 12, will you do a makeup collection in 2013 or an updated version? I haven't done a makeup collection. I I think I probably will if you guys are interested in it. I'm not sure, so let me know if you would be interested in seeing a makeup collection. I've shown my kind of mobile little kit that I take with me, but that's a very small part of all my makeup. But yeah, if you are interested, then maybe I will. So let me know. But that was all the questions. I hope to keep this video quite short. I don't want to, you know, go on and on in a tag video, but yeah, the ladies tagged a bunch of people, loads of people. If you're not on that list and if you make YouTube videos, I would like to tag you definitely. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I am coming up to a big number in my subscriptions, so like a milestone, and I'm going to do a big giveaway when that happens. So yeah, please subscribe. And actually that number is coming up pretty soon. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope, like, I'm really looking forward to 2013 and everything beauty related. I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody's videos in 2013 as well. So thank you so much for watching, commenting, liking, all of that, and I will see you again very, very soon. Why did I just wave and not say bye? That's really dumb. Okay, bye!